Okay, so that's the topic we're gonna do today. I have to defend people have to shave their head. Okay, Dream will be defending the position that not only should people not shave their head, but they in fact should never be allowed to shave their head.
What?
Kind of interesting. I'm defending.
That's kind of random.
Everybody should go bald.
I'm so hungry.
You're
food. Yummy.
You're against haircuts altogether. No, food is for the weak. Dream.
Broccoli.
Fine. Broccoli. Ooh, I love broccoli. Is there butter on it?
It has garlic and butter.
Oh my gosh, give me vegetableception. All right, here we go, guys. All right, let us begin with opening arguments. Here we go. Everybody has to shave their head. Do you want to do opening arguments first or second?
Dream. Second.
Oh. Second. Okay, I'll go first.
Sorry,
Here we go.
starving.
Boom. Let's get right into it.
No
All right, you little muffin heads. Everyone should be required to shave their head, and here is why. One, I recently shaved my head. It's great. Shaving your head is functional. It's stylish. I think we have too many unique hairstyles out there. I love being bald. Being bald is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. You should all... Everyone should be required to go bald too, so that I don't feel alone. No, everybody should be required to go to bald, because if we all go bald together, then we're all going to have a great time, okay? Think about it. Think about how great the world would be if everybody was even more similar with each other. It sounds great. It is great. Let's force everyone to go bald. Bald for the win!
Is that actually...
Was that your opening argument?
Your opening statements?
I'm saving some of my ammo for
All right,
later.
well, that is probably the dumbest opening argument I've ever heard.
Wow!
His argument is, let's all be more similar. Like, that's so dumb. Like, we want to be unique. Everyone wants to express their own self, whatever, by being unique and being themselves and expressing themselves how they are. And making everyone go bald is just the opposite of that. So I think nobody wants to go, let's all wear red shirts. Everybody only wear red shirts. Like, everyone has their own favorite colors. Everyone has their own favorite style. Like, you shouldn't be forced to not express yourself because some idiot wants everybody to look bald. And I guess that'll be my opening statement since that was yours.
All right.
Hair colors and different hair types, and it could be wavy, it could be straight, it could be in between, and also they can dye their hair.
Shapes.
Yeah, everyone has different head shapes, and they can paint their bald head with advertisements or something.
There you go. You just invented a whole new style that people can
are they like the Avatar
with
or
a
something?
shaved head.
It's the Avatar.
That would be pretty cool.
I bet you they wish. You know what they wish? They're sitting there going, I wish I didn't have sensitive skin. That way I didn't have to lube myself up with sunscreen every morning, okay? That's what they're saying. They're not saying, wow, I love this feeling, the sunscreen. Oh, it's so nice and great, and I love it.
Everybody is at risk of getting certain types of sun exposure that are going to be bad for you, okay? And the point is, when you spend too much time outdoors in the sun, you're going to potentially be overexposed, okay? Meaning everybody should already be applying sunscreen. If anything, shaving your head will just promote that idea in your head more, okay? Point is, ever since I shaved my head, I've you know what? I'm going to talk about some of the advantages of shaving.
Ever since he shaved his head, he's gotten a girlfriend. He's gone outside more often. He's wearing the most hats.
I won the lottery.
He won the lottery.
Like everything. Everything's been no, okay. I'm kidding. But the point is, ever since I shaved my head, okay, there's a couple advantages that I've noticed, right? And one of them is I run faster, okay? Hair is this volume. Hair is... Do not laugh at me, good sir.
I have food in my mouth. You're going to make me choke.
I'm not saying I run way faster, but guess what? Hair is a resistance, okay? Hair adds...
Okay, Michael Phelps.
Hair adds resistance, okay? Michael Phelps, you know why swimmers shave their legs? Because the water adds resistance and causes them to swim slower, okay? They do that. That's why they do that, because they recognize the advantages.
We're not all professional swimmers, man.
Maybe we all should
What am I trying to win, like a track meet or something? I'm just trying to enjoy my life, and I want my hair.
Okay, what if you had to run away from a pack of dogs or a bear?
Okay, that
Think
like
about it.
millisecond is not gonna save you from a pack of
Yes, it
bears.
might.
They're gonna
You
see
don't
you.
know.
You know what?
You
Maybe
don't
you know
know.
what might save you. They'll see you. They'll be like, "Oh, this bald idiot. I do not want to eat him. He looks ugly," and then they'll run away.
Okay, so you're arguing that having bald head will protect you from dangerous animals. I think I agree with that.
Yeah, so it'll protect you from dangerous animals because they won't know what species you are.
There you go. All right, that's a +1. Okay, thank you. So I will be protected from all of the dangerous critters. Thank you for that. Again, I mean, I'm not seeing the downside so far. You're not laying them.
Well, I mean, the first thing I mentioned was skin cancer. I mean, your head being exposed, something that people who are bald have a problem with, is having to apply sunscreen and wear hats all the time because the sun beams off their head. And have you ever seen that SpongeBob scene with the guy with the bald head? It's like shining, and everyone like has to like turn their eyes away. Like that will be everybody, because they'll be walking around
that's
with
obviously
shiny bald heads.
People aren't that bald, like, or aren't that their sun doesn't off their head.
Well, maybe not
Okay,
with
that's
you.
Ridiculous.
Maybe not with you.
Like the point is there are many advantages to shaving your head. Okay.
Okay.
And
That doesn't mean everybody should. Even if there's a
listed-
million advantages, everyone shouldn't be forced
Okay,
to.
well, defend the argument that people shouldn't shave their heads or cut their hair at all. Now you got, oh, look at all these people walking around with flowing locks of hair. Do you know how expensive having long hair is to keep up? Okay, the longer your hair gets, the more proportion you have to spend on shampoos and soaps and conditioners and
Let's see
and
how much does
sprays
that add
and all
up to.
sorts
Let's
of
add it all
stuff.
together: the shampoo and conditioner and everything. Oh wait, I have to squirt a bottle of lotion on my head, my bald head, every morning and rub it in. Like that's not a good argument. I'm comparing.
Yeah, that's
had to have
something
the
people
option.
should be doing
If you
anyway.
had to have the
minimizing
option,
their
shave
stuff.
your head.
You're talking about health.
Health is not
Yeah,
rubbing
health.
sunscreen. Sunscreen is you shouldn't have to rub sunscreen on your bald head. From an evolutionary standpoint, hair was literally created for that reason, to stop the sun. That is the reason for the hair on top of your head. That is why there is hair on top of your head. So saying
Yeah,
it's
and
healthy
guess
to
what?
have a bald head and rub lotion on it. No, it's healthy
And
to
guess
have
what?
hair
If
that
you
protects
don't
you from the
cut
sun.
your hair at all, over the course of your lifespan, your hair will grow to be like 23 feet long. Do you really want people going around with like 7 feet of
sure
hair?
I'm
Could
sure
you
people
imagine how big of an inconvenience that would be? Think
People could,
literally.
there's something called like putting it up in a ponytail or putting it in a bun.
you could
People with
do
man
that.
buns.
And I'm saying, if that's your choice, great. Wouldn't it
but
be
that's
so much better
than having
if
uniformity
people
with a bald head.
didn't have to manage all that hair? Okay, wouldn't that be so much better? We as a people, as humanity, we're already so divisive. Why don't we just add something that we all have in common that doesn't add hours and hours and hours of work to our day-to-day routine to take care of and maintain?
Well, no, yeah, but it takes. You have to rub lotion on your head every morning when you get up, instead of having hair where you can actually choose what you want to do. If you want to, you can have so much different uniqueness. I feel like
It's a different
human
type of
creativity,
lotion, and it's a lot less, and it takes way less.
Human creativity
No.
is something that's really important.
No,
and
I'm
I
addressing
think
this. You cannot tell me that applying sunscreen to your head is the same amount of inconvenience as shampooing 2 feet of hair. Okay, that is
No,
completely
but everyone
different.
shampoos their hair already, unless they're already bald.
Yeah, and if you
But I'm saying
have
it's not
really
an
long
added-
hair,
it's not an
it's
added
going
anything.
to take forever.
Yeah,
Okay?
it'll take slightly longer. Yeah, if you have longer hair, I'm sure people.
Slightly
everyone's hair grows
longer?
different.
No.
Everybody's hair goes differently.
Ask any. See, most girls have really long hair. Ask any of them, and they will tell you that having
Yeah,
a
it's
foot or
annoying.
two of hair adds a ton of extra
Yeah, but
maintenance.
guess what?
to
They
them.
choose to. Do they choose to shave it off instead, even though they have that annoyance? I'm sure people.
lot
there's
of
like
them
tons
do.
Of girls. No, they don't. No,
I know
they
tons
don't.
of girls with short hair.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Are they bald?
The difference you're talking about an exponential difference in time management.
No, yeah, but you're talking about, let's take time management and apply it to like a girl with long hair and say, well, see, she takes a long time to shampoo her hair. Let's cut it off. It's like, that's not that's a big jump. That's a huge jump.
Hours and hours of work over the course of your life. How long do you think it takes? Okay, you short hair.
You're putting
short
lotion.
hair.
You're putting
right?
bald head cream all over your head every morning.
We're not talking about bald head cream. We're talking about sunscreen. Okay, it takes
nothing.
hours of work from people's life.
Then why is this the first time you ever
people.
went bald? If it's so liberating, then why is it the first time you ever went bald?
Because
and you had to get paid.
Dream.
You
Because
had to
of
get
the
paid.
societal
You had to get paid.
expectation.
You had to get paid $10,000.
Dream is on point.
You're saying
No,
everybody
you
should
are
go
right.
bald, but
Dream,
I wouldn't do it unless I got paid $10,000 back.
Exactly.
Come on.
No,
Come on.
you are
You're
right.
accusing me.
Why
Wait,
didn't
You're
I?
accusing me. You're accusing me
You
of
are
not
right.
living by my standpoints, and you had to get paid $10,000 to go by yours.
No,
What the hell?
That's exactly the point, Dream. I wouldn't cut my hair this way because of the societal expectations. What's the longest you've ever had hair, Dream?
Pretty long.
Okay,
Probably,
how long?
Probably like 2 feet, probably. Maybe
You've
a
had
foot and a
2
half.
feet of hair.
Foot and a half, maybe. Probably.
Foot and a half of hair.
Foot and a half.
Okay.
Foot and a half.
I
Probably.
want to see a picture of that because that'd be hilarious. I want to see it.
Probably foot and a half.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have a foot and a half of hair anymore. Why?
Because
If that style was so awesome, why'd you cut it?
I as myself decided that I wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. You
Exactly.
did not,
I like my hair. I
You
did
did
not want to go
like
bald.
having long hair, and you said society is not going to put any unreasonable expectations on me. I can cut my hair short. That's what you said, and so you did it. You didn't feel odd about having a short haircut because you knew nobody was going to look at you odd, so you cut your hair. A lot of people don't have that option, Dream. A lot of people have unfair societal expectations. Guess what, Dream? You won't. No, you won't live by your principles, Dream. Mr. Had long hair and cut it.
Of course I would live by my principles. I think that everybody should be able to do with their hair what they want. That's what I want, and I think that I live by that.
Well, I think that you are not living by your principles. You have super short hair as it is, even though you're advocating that people shouldn't be allowed to cut their hair.
Short hair.
You had long hair in your life and you cut it. And the reason you cut it is because you knew the amount of maintenance that it came with.
No, I cut it because that's what I wanted to do. I think that forcing something like going bald for the benefits of making people that have to be bald is just dumb. And I think that that's something that people who are bald of not their choice would not even want. The people who are you are saying are feeling bad because they're bald, they would not want everyone else to be bald because of that. They would just wish that they weren't put in that position where they were bald. That's it. That's all they would be thinking. If you're born with amazing hair and you're beautiful and you believe that you're beautiful and you don't want to change it, then don't. If you're born bald, you can choose to wear a wig, you can choose to stay bald, you can choose to, well, everyone's born bald, but if you are bald later in life for one reason or another, and you can choose to wear a wig or you can choose to not, and you can be beautiful bald. That's fine. That's your choice.
Let's see how it pans out. You have a lot of Dream supporters in the chat, Dream.
Well,
Dream stands.
I destroyed you, so.
I don't think you did, but okay. I think I gave better arguments to defend my position. And of course, there it is. Oh, I'm getting murdered in this poll. You son of a muffin.
Well,
all right. That's the way the muffin crumbles.